This is the map for the scenario. A good chunk of terrain, 2 kilometers by 2 kilometers. And the main objective is the town of Marxdorf. And you can see there is an objective there in the center, which is a major flag. And a couple of more objectives in the southwest, and in the east and in the north, but we don't expect to take them all together. One of the main actors here, it is this King Tiger, which I'm moving to the west to cover our flank, because we expect some reinforcements by the Russians, who will bring their armor through these side roads. So I'm sending some recon troops to make sure that the flank is protected, because it's kind of wooded terrain. And I had a problem moving my Tiger all the way to the right flank, and that was that it was engaging some infantry in the town, so I had to select an arc. And well, the armor started showing up kind of early because I moved it. By this time I already had gained a toe hold on Marxdorf, mostly via the southwest I would say. And this is my tank. These T-34s in the background were really putting in danger my attack. And well, I started engaging with the Tiger. Funny thing, the Tiger, sometimes the crews do miss. I understand that this is a World War II type of tank gunnery, but I had to move it really very close because I want to destroy as much as I can of this Russian armor. The assault on Marxdorf continues, and the fun on the right flank also continues. As you can see, the Russians are pushing really very, very well, and the shooting continues. You see that? There is some gunnery errors over there, but the killing continues, and we were able to take this objective in the south of Marxdorf. Really, in a very early stage, these Halftracks were really an asset, because they have these machine guns, and they are very good at suppressing enemy troops in buildings. So I pretty much was walking my troops without too much concern. Well, that was a catastrophic loss. There was plenty of tank killing. I was just making a killing, and this is a couple of T-34s were kept hidden on our right flank and started firing almost across the map towards the town of Marxdorf, where my Halftracks are there. I lost at least 2 Halftracks due to these actions, and I was quickly moving. Quickly is an euphemism, because the King Tiger is really kind of slow, trying to get into position and to shoot. But most of the times the enemy was very cooperative, moving into the line of sight of my crew. Assault into a house. See, everything is kind of abstracted, as it is today. But the Russians were quickly flushed out. And we continue to push. It was really very good that the Russians didn't have any anti-armor provisions within the town. We're going to take that big Soviet flag in the background over there. That's worth a lot of points and will help us in our victory. It was just a question of finding these Russian squads and flashing them out of the houses and killing them. We're now very close in the right flank, and the killing continues. And right at this point, something was happening, and the tanks, the Soviet tanks, were really very perceptive. They started aiming at a platoon of half tracks that I had all the way in the south, and I kept them not as a reserve, because as soon as I realized that, you know, there was significant armor on the right flank, I couldn't move my troops in the center. So you see these two suckers here are going to take pot shots of my half tracks, and I took them out and I started moving them rapidly. This is still in the town of Marxdorf. This is that big juicy objective flag that was taken. There is a couple of half tracks that have been eliminated, and right now I just rolled up the entire enemy in our right flank. You see there is plenty of destruction of tanks, and now without this threat I was able to do my push towards one objective in Marxdorf, which is in the east of the town, and you will see it in the next sequences. You see over there, I was really very impressed by the speed that these half tracks do have. They're blazing around and, you know, using their machine guns. They were fantastic as an assault weapon. You can see them here in a bird's eye view, shooting all their way up, all the way to that red flag in the west of Marxdorf. It was a nice assault. I thought I had it. Russians were still, you know, in that twilight where some of them are still pushing and some of them are pushing out. But this happened. You know, when I just disembarked, I got a lot of casualties, and my half tracks got kind of, you know, embedded into this, and they were not able to take safe positions, and they started to get killed by some armor that was all the way in the north, in the depth of the town. But at least we could get that flag from the Russians, and the battle was contested. This is the final tally. You may want to pause here and see what it was. It was a very good job. 42 casualties you sustained. We caused 122, and there was a lot of casualties in our side because, you know, the reinforcements were really destroyed. I had some reinforcements from the west, as you will see in this bird's eye view. That's the town of Marxdorf. There's plenty of things that happened. You see over there, all the way up in the west of the city of the town, there was a massacre by some T-34s that moved along the Reichsstraße number 1, or roughly in that direction. And this is you can see my my Tiger tank trying to join the fun, but it was too late. We got 2 flags and 1 contested. The other one completely left. Was very impressed by the actions of my Tiger tank. As you can see, it killed no less than 10 tanks, and it has not too much ammunition, so you better be careful when you use it. Thank you very much. That's it.